Well, welcome along everybody to the EVES auction room on this, rather glorious Thursday afternoon. Jordan Silright, my name, absolute privilege and pleasure, in fact, to be here guiding you through our proceedings today. Thought I'd kick the day off. In fact, I'm lucky to be here today, obviously with yesterday being Valentines Day. My girlfriend and I, we went down to the beach and we had a nice takeaway down at the beach, and she said to me, what would you choose, to have Valentine's Day every single day with me, or to spend the day out on the golf course with all your best friends, have some drinks afterwards, grab a curry on the way home? What would you choose? And I thought about it for a second, and I said, probably a butter chicken or a madras or something like that, a little bit creamy. Oh, gee, the joke absolutely sunk. Really did. Hey, look, like I say, a little bit of an icebreaker, laughing. Hopefully you feel nice and comfortable here in our EVES auction room. We're going to run you through basically the conduct and the rules of engagement here in the auction room before we kick off with those wonderful properties. Now, 2 sessions today, 8 in each. So certainly plenty of property to, take a look at. We'll get to that in a second. I'll introduce the other people here because I don't do it all on my own. I've got a wonderful team here. Robin beside me, she takes care of all the technology in the auction room. I've also got Jill, Sarah, Trevor and Mark. Well, they're what I refer to as my elite team of negotiators. They step into the conversation. Well, should we need a little conversation? Let's say we get some bidding from the floor that's not quite at a level where I'm actually permitted to sell the property, but our vendors would like to entertain a conversation. Well, I'll pause the auction at that point, and one of these wonderful people will step in and see if they can help you out with your journey to new home ownership. Touch on the conduct, but remind you, of course, you do bid today on a cash, unconditional basis, acknowledging a few things. Firstly, you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. You have, in fact, conducted any due diligence necessary. You've got all that OIA ticked and confirmed. No questions are left to ask, hopefully. Of course, all of our salespeople providing you with the documentation that you need in order to be able to buy today. It is that documentation that we will turn to. It's available out in finalised copy in the foyer there. But of course, you would have been given that in a draft format. It's all been finalised. I've taken just the bottom part of that contract and put it up on the screen for you. And that's the rules, the terms of engagement here in the EVES auction room. Now, I'm not going to touch on every single point for you, but what I will do is just clarify a couple of things. The first one being phone bids. If we do have any registered phone interest today, I'll endeavour to let you know at each point. All of our phone bidders have all been signed off prior. The vendors have to approve of that, and our buyers have to put that on paper. But as I say, I'll let you know if we do have any registrations via the telephone. The other thing I'll touch on is vendor bidding. Now, vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you, but no thank you, essentially. Basically, if you hear the phrase vendor bid, and it will only ever be placed by myself, you'll need to be above that level if you want to buy the home. That vendor bid level will always be well below the confidential reserve price that all of our properties are subject to today. And again, purely means as a guide to get you into at least that negotiation conversation zone. Always labelled clearly as such, there shouldn't be any question over where the bid is, but if there is, please let me know. Doing this in an auction room can be a little bit of a no-no unless your plan is to buy the property. If that's the case, stick it as high as you want, I won't object. Are there any questions? Do I need to cover anything else, of course, for you? Hopefully, like I say, all the homework done. If you're the lucky buyer, well, you'll need to sign the contract, you'll need to arrange your deposit, that's due after the auction. No? Everyone looks happy? Wonderful. Let's continue on then with our first property of the day. Now, we did actually have, I will just draw your attention, 80D Macmillan Road, Grace Anderson out of our Kitty office. That was scheduled here. We ended up selling that one prior to auction, so congratulations to our parties involved in that. Like I say, our lot number one today is 6, who've been at Glen. Dirk Murley, the front of the room here, excited as we all are to be in the auction room. And a wonderful property. Well, you'd be excited if you got to go through here, and certainly if you end up being the new owner of it. It is elevated and sunny. It is an esteemed Bayfair estate, brick and tile home, and it just offers fantastic family living. You'll see it's described a freehold estate, 908 square metres more or less. The record of title is 175201. 20 working days, that's the date that you get to move in and start enjoying the property, of course. And the channels list, you'll see it on the screen. We've popped it up there to remind you, of course, of what's included in the sale. The terms of sale page refers to 23.0. General terms and conditions vary to the extent the vendor, not having been in occupation of the property, makes no warranty as to the channels, plant systems or devices, and you're buying based on your own due diligence there. 24.0, just the solicitor of the seller instructing us to release that deposit early. Now, modern upgrades and renos just emphasise the really homely feeling that you get when you enter this home. But without a doubt, that enormous open plan living, the kitchen and dining space, well, that's where you're really going to get to capitalise on your family time. If you happen to step outdoors, well, not a bad thing. You've got that fully fenced section that offers you multiple outdoor relaxation spaces around the home. You've got additional parking for the motorhome, perhaps your boat, peaceful living. It is all but guaranteed here, folks. You're in that nice, quiet cul-de-sac location, and you are just moments from all that shopping mecca that is just around the corner. Close enough, but also far enough away for it not to be a burden to your new family lifestyle here at 6 Verbena Glen. Right, enough from me. Let's hear from you. What do we say? I'll call to you for an opening bid. Million. Welcome in at $1 million there, and well, happy to work with you there at $1 million. What do we say? A $25,000 rise, a cheeky quarter, if you will. But good luck at $1 million, and I've got you there now. At $1 million, I go to 1025 if I see it. First the call though. Got you there. Welcome into you on the back wall there, $1,025,000, and back to you for the retort at $1,050,000 if you have it. On the nod we go there, $1,050,000. Pretty good buy at $1,050,000. You see it on the screen there, folks. 6 Verbena Glen. I chase a 25 rise. Give you a moment, but I've got it with you, sir, and I make the first call. Second opportunity for you then, folks. What do we say to that? We pop a 25 on top. We go there now at $1,075,000. At $1,075,000 on the back wall. It's against you here, but I'm happy to take you to 1-1 if you'd like. On the knot we go then again at 1-1 the money. 1,100,000 to the right of me. This side of the room, it's on your left. Got it here with you, sir, at 1,100,000. I make it a first call then. Call it away. Second opportunity, do we increase again? Obstacle. I'm at 1,100,000 over here, and I'll happily take you another 20. Okay, shorten the stride just a little, but happy to work with you there at 1,120,000. Give you the same courtesy though, we can travel in 20s if you like, but I've got it on the back wall now with you, sir, at 1,120. At double 1 and 20, what do we say? Do we make it 40 for you? But I make it a first call in your favour there on the back wall at double 1 and 20 for 6 Verbena Glen. Can I say 40 for you then? 30. Try it. Okay, we try it there at 1-1 and 30, but 40 would be where I'd suggest to go next, sir. Give it straight back if you like. Travel in 10s now. Shortening the stride, but we'll get there in the end. At double 1 and 30, I've got it on the back wall. Got it with you, sir, loud and clear. On the back wall at double 1 and 40. On the back wall here. Give you an opportunity. Check with the boss, make sure everyone's happy, but at double 1 and 40 I've got it over here, and I make it a first call in your favour. Second chance, do we say 50 for you? Third call now at double 1 and 40. Okay, I'm going to pause the auction. Jill, we've got the buyer on the back wall. We'll see if we can help them out there at 1,140,000. I'll be back with that one shortly. Okay, folks, appreciate your attention. We turn our attention now to 64A, 22nd Avenue. Kim Crawford, out of our Cherrywood office, she's had the privilege of marketing this wonderful property. Whether it's a lock and lead or a new family home, you will find comfort, you will find style through every inch. It is a freehold estate, 513 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is SA55C, folio 799. 20 working days, rather common sort of time period to get all your affairs in order, get the moving truck all booked in, and then you get to, well, enjoy the wonderful property here. You've got some chattels included, no late changes to the chattels as I'm aware. And the further terms of sale, I'll just walk you through that one there. Clause 23 A, clause 9.31 of the general conditions vary the extent that the vendor not being in occupation of the property makes no warranty to the serviceability of the channels. B, if the gas or electrical utilities have been disconnected, the purchaser shall be responsible for the reconnection and inspection fees there. And these special conditions, they're going to override anything that is stated in the contract that conflicts with what's stated in the contract there. 24.0, the parties acknowledge that the trustees of the Ross Matusiki Family Trust are recorded as Ross and Randall, and therefore transmission of the surviving trustee will be completed contemporaneously upon the settlement there. Now, immaculately presented, you get the best combination here of contemporary lifestyle with the charm of being conveniently close to all those local amenities that we often need. A functional and striking kitchen, well, that's just going to complement that nice open dining area that you've got, where you can spill out to the private decking outside there. It is an ideal spot for a nice sundowner, or even just a nice quiet, relaxing afternoon with a little bit of a breeze in the air. Outside, the benefits of your private rear section, well, they are evident. Your well-established gardens, they tie in that new tranquil life together. Whilst the shops, the entertainment, the school, and I touched on it all, it is so close, and it truly caps off a wonderful new lifestyle for you here at 64A, 22nd Avenue. Buyers, cash unconditional, that's who we're talking to. What are we saying? Give you an opportunity, we'll call 3 times. First, your opportunity to come in and you know you're here to buy. Second chance. Third and final call then. Okay, look, we won't delay, we'll close the auction. Cam, I know we've certainly got some phone calls to make. Some additional buyers just still trying to get their ducks in a row here, so we'll close the auction. I'm sure it won't be long. We'll see a nice big sold sticker out the front there. Good luck to you and your sellers on that, Cam. Okay, folks, we'll continue on then. 226 Dixon Road. We're going to head over that side of town now, one part of the world that is Papamoa. Charlotte Gunn, out of our Papamoa office, well, she's been taking you through, showing you through this wonderful offering you've got here. It has been tastefully renovated with versatile living options in a superbly close to the beach location. You'll see it is described under the record title 722-047. It is 378 square metres more or less of freehold land. Now, your channel list, how can we list up on the screen there for you? Just note the smart wall and the aluminium pergola, well, they are excluded from the sale there as at the moment. 30 working days, well, that's when you can get all your affairs in order. A little bit of extra time there. Maybe ask some friends to come and give you a hand on moving day. And a little bit of, potentially a little bit of wiggle room. Potentially there. Further terms of sale, you'll see it there. 23, when the vendor has supplied the purchaser with a limb report, the purchaser acknowledges they've relied on their own due diligence to complete the purchase. 24, the purchasers acknowledge and accept that the purchaser has been fully informed the property is sold as one dwelling and the downstairs area is not consented as a separate dwelling, and the purchaser enters into this agreement and accepts the property on this express understanding. On the 25, purchaser confirms that they obtained legal, technical and insurance advice in regards to this before entering into an agreement. Now, sunshine, it floods the upper level, and the pitched timber ceilings, well, they're just going to enhance your sense of space. There's multiple outdoor spaces from elevated deckings to ground level patios, just to ensure that you truly can chase the sunshine all day long. Being one block from the beach, well, that has its obvious advantages, folks, but nearby reserves and walkways, as well as great schooling, well, it just makes it appeal to the masses. The downstairs of the home, well, that caters to the larger or multi-generational families, perhaps an option to get the water in. Up to you how you want to configure that. It could be a guest wing, or maybe a good office or workout studio space. There's plenty of options for you. I didn't even touch on the Tesla charger at the property as well. Certainly lots to love here. Easy landscaping. It is your new Dixon Road lifestyle, folks. Straight into the water. It could be that easy if you want, but you've got to buy it first. What do we say? I'll call for an open. Start us away if you like there. Give you a chance to kick it off. See if we can help you out. First to call, twice. Third chance. Okay, well, loud and clear there. Haven't identified the cash in the room, Charlotte, but for a property like this, I'm sure it won't be long. We'll deal with the conditional interest, close the auction, and I wish you and your sellers all the very best there. No problem. Alright folks, let's continue on then. Lot number 4 today, 12 Wenlock Street in Waihi. Just helps out of our Waihi office. Wonderful to make the trip down the road. Appreciate you coming along here, and we'll certainly, I'm sure you've enjoyed showing us through this wonderful offering. Like I say, a little bit up the road there, but a wonderful part of the world nonetheless. A good sunny sized section, a wonderful family home where you can say yes to the address here at 12 Wenlock Street. It's a freehold estate, 967 square metres more or less. The unique identifier being SA24A folio 788. Now you'll see the 8th of April as your move-in day. That's the day that you're going to have everything sorted, ready to rock and roll. And well, your channels list, not too many of them, but certainly all there to greet you and give you an opportunity to check you're all there with regard to the lucky purchaser a couple of days before you settle on that one. And the further terms of sale, 23 just refers to the Waihi Mine Clause, as we refer to it, gives you a bit more information, where to get information in regards to the Waihi mines. Now, a nice and airy home makes family time more enjoyable. It's a well-located Waihi home, and it makes the perfect place to raise a family, grow a family, even just a nice laid-back lifestyle for you, whether you're making the most of the open layout there, or perhaps you're heading out to that great decking, that family decking area, large enough to relax or entertain should you wish to do so. That flows straight off that main living area. Certainly a nice sunny spot for you. You get the ultimate shed included here as well. It's a triple garage, allows room for a he cave or a she cave, as well as the daily drivers, or perhaps you've got a few toys, a few hobbies. Well, you'll find room for them here as well. Great schooling, just a stroll away.
And this morning's New Zealand Herald. Sorry.
No, please update us. As I say, great schooling, it is just a stroll away. You've got the fully fenced section. Well, that's just going to add a little bit of peace of mind to the equation for you as well. Buyers, what do we say here? I'm looking for a starting bid of 12 Wenlock Street. Know the drill by now. I count to 3, and if we haven't identified the cash, we deal with the conditional buyers, which I know there are some waiting, hoping that they'll have an opportunity to talk to our vendors here. First of all, twice your chance for cash, and third go. Okay, he doesn't like we've got cash in the room, but like I say, there's some conditional buyers who'll be very happy to hear from you shortly to know this is still available for them. Good luck to you and your sellers on that one. Okay, folks, well, we're going to go back now to our first property for the day, where we paused and had a conversation for a little bit of there for 6 Verbena Glen. Just confirm for me, by the way of nod, that you've increased your offer to 1,160. There we are, and my instructions on the market for the want of another bid. So loud and clear, folks, we change ownership today. At what level? Well, that's up to you to let me know. But at 1,160, I call it 3 times and 3 times only, and then the hammer comes down. Give you an opportunity, haven't forgot you here, but I've got it on the back wall at 1,160. First the call at 1,160, I take a 10, a 5, even a single if it puts you back in front. Give you an opportunity, but I've got it on the back wall there, second call. Anything further? Happy for me to sell it away down this side. Third and final call, a single does it, puts you back in front, but if nothing further, I've got to be fair to my buyer on the back wall. It's a final call, it goes. Sold. Congratulations to our hard work. Congratulations, Simon. We do appreciate being here today, though, and no doubt we'll find that one for you. Okay, let's continue on again. Big congratulations to those parties on their previous one. But 34 Sovereign Drive, Kelly and Kyra Ormsby, they've been marketing this fantastic offering for you here in a wonderful part of town, and one of the most sought after streets of Papamoa. This spacious 4-bedroom home. It offers a bit of luxury in a convenient location, while still catering for all your family needs. A freehold estate, 934 square metres more or less. Unique identifier is SA58B, folio 889. Your settlement date is set down as the 11th of April 2024, with potentially a little bit of negotiation room in there. But the 11th of April is the date that we've all got in our calendars. And, well, otherwise your chattels list, no changes to the chattels.
Electric chattels, but there's a 4-foot bar that's outside the landscaping, so that is not going.
Not going, so excluded from the sale. So certainly if you need any clarification, put your hand up very quickly, Kelly will come and have a chat to you. Otherwise I will continue on. Okay, whether you are looking for space to relax or room to entertain, well, we have got you covered here. You've got 3 living areas plus that conservatory. Well, you can make sure that you will never go wanting a space to either relax or entertain. The home, it overlooks the picturesque Papamoa waterways, the reserve, whilst the vistas from that upstairs room, well, they feature those nice panoramic water views. The downstairs master, that flows out to that nice decking space that you can see there as well. Triple car garaging with extra off-street parking for when you do have guests turning up, announced or unannounced, up to you. Spend your days off at the beach. It is so close to your new lifestyle here. You could stroll to the multiple shops that are all nice and handy to you. Great eateries nearby. It is a high quality of living and it awaits you here. 34 Sovereign Drive. I call to you now for a start. What do we say, buyers? Are we looking for a suggestion? I can suggest maybe, well, I don't know where we start. 1.8. Reasonable start.
1.4.
1.4. I like mine up a bit, circa 1.8. Okay, well, I'd have to challenge you a little on that, suggest that maybe a touch low for where we need to be. Can we suggest maybe 1.6, see if I can help you out?
See what the next person says.
Okay, well, look, Sarah, at 1.6, I'll take it with you there, but call it to the rest of the room. Understand that at 1.6, below where I suggested we start the bidding, I'll chase 100,000 rise from here, nice and clearly for you, at 1,600,000. First opportunity. Twice a call, cash interest, that's who I'm looking for here. Third chance at 1.6. Okay, vendor bid 1.7, nice and clear. Like I say, 1.8 is a good place to be. But at 1.7, vendor bid, owners happy to remain owners at that level, is basically what we're saying to you here. At 1,700,000. Do we say 1.8? It's got to be 100,000 rise from here. At 1,700,000. First call, twice your chance. Third, we identify a buyer above that level, or we deal with the conditional interest as well. Final call there, buyers. Nothing further from you, sir? No? Happy there at 1 point, your previous bid? At 1.7, I've got it here on a vendor bid. Look, I'm going to pause, seek some instructions, sir, but I can't imagine at 1.7 I'm going to be able to help you, but I'll grab some instructions. I won't be a moment. Okay, folks, just had a conversation, sought some instructions there. I can tell you that we are going to increase another vendor bid here at 1,800,000, inviting the interest above that level, but at 1.8 it is a vendor bid, nice and clearly bid for you there at 1,800,000. I'll call it 3 times, and nothing further. We'll deal with the conditional parties as well. First opportunity then at 1.8. Twice I called it.
So this is not at reserve, right?
I do not have instructions to sell it. This is the vendors placing a bid at 1.8, saying they are happy to remain the owners at 1,800,000 at this very moment. Okay, at 1.8 I make it twice. A third call, welcome any interest above that level. Okay, well, I'm going to close the auction. We won't mess around any further there, Kelly. Invite you to pop it on paper there, sir, but we will be dealing with the conditional parties on this one there. You'll need to be north number for us. Alright, folks, let's continue on. 6 Byron Way. Jason High Hills up the front here. You'll see him here. He's been showing you through this wonderful property. Working hard for his sellers, as he always does. Showing you through this home in a prestigious neighbourhood. Now, entry into a prestigious neighbourhood, it's often hard to come by. But here is a chance for perhaps first homeowners to get into that Pillins Point school zone and live a life that, well, your friends, well, they will be envious of for sure. You'll see it is described first thing as statement fee simple and undivided half share, and 840 square metres more or less, and secondly in state the leasehold. The record of title, as you say, 28D folio 892, that will contain in their South Auckland Land Registry. The 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. That's when you get to move in and take possession, settle on the property there. And your channels list you'll see on the screen. No changes to the channel. Jason, perfect, as distributed to you. And of course you will be signing that consent notice to accompany your contract if you are the lucky purchaser. Now, having undergone a refurb, to me the most striking part of the home, well, it is that brand new kitchen. It is your culinary hub. And you can prepare all your daily meals whilst that spacious entertainment, that indoor entertainment area, well, that means that whether you and your better half want to entertain friends or just find a nice space to relax, well, you've got options here. With private decking to add to the relaxing spaces, as well as a nice big lawn, big enough of course for the kiddos, but small enough to manage easily. Plus you've got that cocktail of fruit trees included as well, folks. You can spend more time just enjoying your surroundings here and less time worrying about the upkeep. Close to the CBD, and of course, like I touched on, you must own the Pillins Point School. A great entry option into a nice, quiet, highly desired part of town. Buyers, what do we say? I'll put it to you. You start us away. We'll see if we can help you out. 650, great start, sir. Exactly where I would have done it if it were up to me. But at 650, welcome in and good luck. At 650, I chase a 20,000 rise from here. But at 650,000, I've got up the middle at the back there at 650,000. First an opportunity to let me know if you're interested. But at 650, I've got it there. Second call. Third chance at 650,000. Okay, vendor bid at 670. Well, I'm thinking back at 690 if you like. Don't let me limit anyone else if you're waiting till the end. We don't quite know when the end is, so please, let me know. I don't want to miss out. At 670, do we say 690?
680.
680. 90 would be better, sir. Can we say 80? 80. Okay, but I think I can probably give you a bit of a clue as to where this goes. At 680, I'll take it from you there. At 680,000, but I'll call for further on top. Suggest maybe 700 might be a good place to be, but I'll put it to you to let me know where you see the value. At 680, I'm working with the buyer in the back row there at 680,000. First the call, twice the chance, third opportunity. Okay, sir, well, it looks like it's just you and I. I need to see something a little stronger than 680. If nothing further, we pause and have a conversation with you. Can we say 90 on your behalf? And like I say, if no further bids, we'll see if we can help you out.
Give you 690.
Appreciate you working with me there. At 690, call 3 times as I'm applied, then we pause and talk. First, second, third call. Pause the auction. Mark, we've got the buyer on the back row here. We'll see if we can help. Alright, we'll turn our attention now to 47 Nautilus Drive in Papamoa, Charlotte Garden back again. Well, if you didn't know she was busy, it's pretty evident by the amount of times you'll see her at the front of the auction room. No doubt if you haven't crossed paths out in the town there, going through the wonderful open homes on offer for you. This one here, a home with real family appeal, a quiet cul-de-sac located home. It is your perfect family haven. It's a freehold estate, 560 square metres more or less. The unique identifier 157061. The channels list, you'll see that on the screen as well for you. Note that the clothesline is as is, and the pots in the front garden excluded from the sale. 60 working days gives you plenty of time to, well, start planning and visualising yourself in your new address here at 47 Nautilus Drive. Further terms of sale, page 23, where the vendor has supplied you with a LIM report. The purchaser acknowledges that you've relied on your own due diligence to complete the purchase there. And 24.0, another standard clause, the solicitor instructing us to release that deposit early for the seller. Now, with an open configuration that would please anyone, you'll capitalise on your social hours between the kitchen, dining and the dual living spaces. You truly will feel at home. Out the sliders, that courtyard, well, that becomes a further extension to your entertainment hub, offering plenty of privacy, a great place to soak in the sunshine, perhaps the latest Jack Reacher thriller, or maybe throw a lamb rack on the grill and toast to good buying decisions. With additional parking for the camper or the boat down the side of the home, and you are just a short stroll from the sandy shores of Patmile Beach, you're going to fall in love as soon as you move in, folks. What do we say? I'll put it to you, buyers. Start us away. You know how it works from here. Okay, work with you there at 960,000. Chase a 20,000 rise. Happy to do the math and 20 for you there. But at 960, good luck. I've got it with you on my right here. I'll call it to the rest of the room. Sort of scan the back wall, make sure we haven't got any late comers who've decided they like the look of it. But I've got it here at 960, first chance. Twice your opportunity. Great road frontage there for you. Third opportunity for you at 960. Okay, vendor bid, 980. Welcome you back at $1 million if you like. Got you there at $1 million. I've got it with you at $1 million, nice and easy, neat as you see it. On the screen there, that's what we're looking at, folks, at 47 Nautilus, and $1 million is where I hold the bid now on my right. First, the opportunity for you then at $1 million. Welcome in, say another 20,000 rise from here. Twice. Do we make it a third call, in fact, then, folks, at $1 million? Okay, well, another vendor bid here at $1,020,000. Need to see you above that level. $140 at $1,040,000 now. I got you there at $1,040,000. And I'll call it to the rest of the room. Chase a 20,000 rise if you like, but at $1,040,000 I've got it here. First opportunity, twice the call. Third chance then, buyers. Okay, well, again, looks like it's just you and I. Rather than bid against you, do we improve the position, see if we help you out? Even if we make it $1,050,000, and I'll see if we can help you out there. Of course, if you are waiting around, folks, this could be the one. Let me know now. Otherwise, I'm sort of talking to the one party for the very short moment. Do we go there? $1,050,000, can I say? A little bit south of my instructions there at $1,040,000, but I'd love to be able to help you out, but I need to see a little something further on top. Cash is king, that's who we're talking to here. Put yourself in that position, beat the competition, but you've got to put yourself into that negotiation zone. Can't say it for you. Okay, well, I'll give you a final opportunity, folks. Once, twice, third and final call at $1,040,000. Okay, well, I'm going to pause. I'm going to seek some instructions from my sellers and see what they'd like to do at that level there at $1,040,000. Okay, folks, just waiting for an update here on 47 Nautilus. Just waiting on an update for that, and of course 6 fire on the way as well. 43 Malta Crescent, we'll just see it up on the screen here in Caddy, wonderful part of the world. Grace Anderson marking this one out of our Caddy office. The ultimate combination of comfort and convenience here at 43 Malta Crescent. Located within the idyllic Harbour Park lifestyle estate, you'll find more time for the things that you enjoy most when you move into this wonderful home here. It is a stratum in freehold, principal unit 40 on DP 376297, comprised and described under the record of title 306828. 20 working days, like I say, relatively standard, enough time to get all the affairs in order for you, potentially a little bit of flexibility for the right purchaser there, and further terms of sale 23.0, the purchaser acknowledges receipt of correspondence and body corporate secretary as to works being undertaken to replace the water mains over a 6-week period. The purchaser acknowledges and confirms they've undertaken their own due diligence in regards to that and enters into the agreement solely on their own due diligence. Now, picturesque views over the ever-changing landscape from the mangroves, wetlands and the inner harbour. Well, you will find your theme of your new life, well, it sings to the tune of tranquility. Functionality also very high on the agenda. Appointed kitchen, of course you've got that dining, that living space. This is going to complement the covered outdoor patio area as well. Double internal access garaging, convenience. And whilst Easy Care Gardens will just free up a little bit more time for you to get out, enjoy the wonderful community of your like-minded neighbours in this wonderful home. Buyers, what do we say? I'll put it to you now, look for cash interest. Start us away, lot number 8 here, 43 Malta Crescent. Once is your opportunity, twice the call, third I look for cash. Okay, Grace, doesn't look like we've identified the cash in the room here, so hey, look, no problem. We're going to close the auction. What are our instructions from our seller?
To price it at 830,000.
830,000. We're going to price the property there. 830 seems like pretty good buying for a property like this. I'm sure you're going to be very busy over the coming days when that price gets out there. Good luck to you and your seller on that one, Grace.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, folks, thanks for your attention. 47 Northwest Drive, we just paused, had a conversation with our sellers, basically got some instructions. I can tell you that at $1,040,000, which is where I hold the bid over this side of the room, our seller says we need to be a little bit better than that, so at $1,040,000. I'll call for a further interest on top of that number. You need to let me know now, otherwise we close the auction and we'll have a conversation with our conditional parties as well. First is your chance. Twice, and I'm calling looking for a 20,000 rise. Third to call then at $1,040,000. Okay, no, look, we'll close the auction there at $1,040,000. You'll need to be north of that number. If you are interested in this wonderful offering here, get hold of Charlotte. She's going to be happy to take that phone call for you. I'm sure it won't be long. Good luck on that one, Charlotte. Again, appreciate your patience. We'll draw our attention. Go back now on number 6. 6 buyer on the way. Had a conversation with our bidders on that one there. We have an increase in bid to $710,000. Our instructions, we still look for a little bit more than that. So 710 is where I hold the bid. If you are interested, you'll need to be above that level there, but at 710, I'll call it to you. Suggest maybe a 20,000 rise, but could possibly work with a 10 to see if we can help you out. But you will need to be above $710,000. That's what I can tell you for sure. Give you an opportunity. First the call. Twice the chance. Third opportunity. Okay, Jason, look, let's not mess around. We'll close the auction there. Work with the conditional parties as well and see if we can achieve a good result for all parties involved here. Wish you and your sellers all the best of luck on that one, Jason. No worries. Right, well, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. If you have just joined us, welcome to the EVES auction room on a lovely sunny Thursday afternoon. Stuck around since the beginning of our 1 o'clock session. We've seen how well my first joke landed, so I'm not even going to bother telling you a second one. We'll cut straight to the chase there, folks. Jordan Sibright is my name, my role, purely here to guide you on your journey to new home ownership. But in doing so, I've got a wonderful team to assist me in getting those keys and that title, of course, aligned next to your name. I've got Robin sitting beside me here. She's going to do and handle all the technology here in the auction room. I've got Jill, Sarah, Trevor and Mark. They're what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators here to assist me on the auction floor. Let's say an example, we get some bidding level where I'm not quite committed to sell the property to you, but I'm certainly, our vendors have asked to have a conversation with the lead bidder there. What I might do is pause the auction and give you a chance to talk to one of our negotiators, see if we can make that happen for you, and of course get you into that new home that you dream of. But that will become rather evident if you haven't seen how that first hour played out. No doubt you'll see it as we progress throughout the afternoon. Conduct of auction, we'll touch on that. Remind you, you do bid today on a cash unconditional basis, acknowledging that you have indeed conducted any homework, due diligence necessary on your behalf. You have received one of those up there, you see on the screen. It is the REA's buying and selling guide, and of course you agree to the terms that have been dictated in the contract for sale. It is that contract for sale that we're going to draw our attention to. I've taken the part of it, put it on the screen for you in a nice big font. Basically we'll just remind you, we'll touch on a couple of the important points. Not going to go over it all in full, but what I deem to be important, or at least worth a second mention here in the room, is vendor bidding. Now I want to be nice and clear on this. Vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thank you but no thank you. Like I touched on before, if you're interested in the property and you hear the phrase vendor bid, well, you can be confident that if you want to buy the property, or at least have a chance to talk with one of our negotiators that I talked about, you need to be above that vendor bid level. Now vendor bids, always placed solely by me here in our EVES auction room. I'll label them nice and clearly as a vendor bid, there'll be no confusion about it, and again, always well below that confidential reserve price that I am permitted to sell the property for. So of course, if you want to buy the property, you've just got to keep you moving in the right direction, and we'll see if we can help you out. The other thing I'll touch on is registered phone bidders, as we call them, telephone bidders. If you do intend to bid by the telephone, perhaps you're watching on the live stream, hello to you. Camera up on the roof, I'm not crazy, waving at the ceiling folks, that's where they'll be watching from. But they will have had all of the paperwork signed off prior to the auction, and I'll endeavour to let you know if there is any registered phone interest as we progress through each property. Other than that, there's only a couple of things that I require from you. Some really strong, nice spirited bidding would be a good start. But if you do happen to be the new owner of one of our wonderful properties, you're required to do two things. Firstly, sign the contract, which of course seals the deal, but you will need to pay your deposit, a mere 10% of the purchase price, unless of course you have any variations signed prior to bidding. Now this would be a prime opportunity to let me know, do you have any questions, anything we need to clarify for you? I have no doubt all of our wonderful salespeople have walked you through the contracts, the properties, made sure you've been given all the information you need to put yourself into a position to buy cash unconditionally today. Wonderful, that's great. Okay, well, this one here, property A Charles Street, is slightly different to the others in the way that we have received what we call a pre-auction offer, and that pre-auction offer has been accepted by our sellers subject to no further bidding today. So to clarify for you, there won't be any vendor bidding in regards to the auction for 10A Charles Street, and the price that I read out to you shortly after I've gone through some light paperwork that I've got to touch on, that price is the price that our sellers are in contract for, subject to no bidding. If you'd like to buy the property, you need to bid above that level, and we'll see if we can help you out. But like I say, we will be changing ownership come the end of the day today for 10A Charles Street. Right, let's take a look at it. Joseph Goddard, you've been lucky enough to walk buyers through and of course work with our sellers on this wonderful property. In a world where sometimes life just flies by too quick, well here you can take a step back or a step forward into 10A Charles Street. A home where timeless elegance meets modern comfort, and your world will have become better than you ever knew possible. It is described firstly as an estate in fee simple, an undivided half share, and 842 square metres more or less, and secondly an estate in leasehold. Both the first and second estates now comprised and described under the record of title SA 51B Folio 61, that in that South Auckland Land Registry. The 7th of March 2024, that's the date that you need to book the moving truck for, folks. That's your settlement date. And your chattels list, you'll see it on the screen here. As I'm aware, Joseph, no late changes to the chattels list, so we can bid with confidence today, folks. The striking native timber floorboards not only add character, but a true sense of warmth to the home, complementing the tastefully modernised kitchen and bathrooms. Whilst your open plan living opens out to that sunny deck, extending your entertaining zones, allowing you to have a beer or a barbie or a wine, and truly just wind down. Of course, there is room, of course, for the kids to play. You've got that fully fenced, sizable yard for them out there as well, while you do sit there with your favourite beverage in hand, and it's a gentle walk, a gentle stroll to the local schools, the parks, the sports grounds. Makes it a nice big tick for this one. So like I say, folks, we're in contract at $703,500. At $703,500, and I'll invite anybody above that level there, but be clear, nice and clear to you, at $703,500. We are on the market at that level, and I bring the hammer down very, very shortly. 3 calls, in fact. Once is your opportunity. Twice, a mere single, even a $500 increase. Third call then at $703,500, and final call, it goes. Sold. Congratulations to our Okay, and again, a big congratulations to those parties there. We'll draw our attention, lot number 10 today, number 2 for our 2 o'clock session here, 28B, Margaret Road. Kelly X will be up the front of the room here. He's been marketing this wonderful property, certainly a nice property, a good location there for you, an opportunity to take, opportunities rather that can take many different shapes and sizes. The opportunity that presents to you here, well, it is one of spectacular views, functional living, and plenty of sunshine, and not even touching on that handy location that you are in. It's a freehold estate, 644 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is 641022. 15 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon there, and then you can move in and start enjoying your new Margaret Road lifestyle. And your chattels listed is on the screen there. As I'm aware, there's been no late changes to the chattels, Kelly. All is documented in the contracts you were given, and of course you'll be signing a consent notice to accompany the contract there. Now, the open plan kitchen and dining, well, it creates a space where you can prep the evening meal while still remaining conversational with the rest of the family before you head out to the sun-drenched decking, where sunsets will become a staple to your new daily routine. You can take in the views over the harbour, across to the Kaimais and beyond. A home that is filled with natural light. You're just going to absolutely love living here, folks. You've got cycleways, you've got the walking tracks, they're all nearby. They'll keep you busy on the weekend, no doubt about it. You've got shops if you're looking to spend an extra $1 or $2. And of course, you do have a wonderful location around you. Now, having been touched on the healthy rental appraisal here, up to $790 per week, I'm sure that's going to appeal to investors or those looking to make a few dollars on this one here. So 28B Margaret Road, folks, enough from me. I'll put it to you. What do we say, buyers? You start us away here. Where would you like to start the bidding? Call it to you, give you 3 calls, nice and easy as we do. Happy to work with you. We just need to see an indication of your interest. First the call. Once and twice and third chance for you to get involved here at 28 Margaret Road. Scan the room. Okay, Kelly, doesn't look like we've identified cash in the room today. A little bit more work to do, but certainly a nice healthy size home here in a good location. Won't be long before we get a bit of soul sticker out the front there. No worries, we'll post the option there, folks. Well, folks, we'll draw our attention now to 162 Lakes Boulevard. Ross Brown, Cheryl Brewer, working out of our Bethlehem office here, making the trip out to the Lakes Boulevard there, showing buyers through this fantastic offering for you. You know, in fact, when you're buying an ex-show home, you're buying something that just had that little bit of extra attention to detail compared to all the others. And this 2013 Generation Homes built home, well, it certainly provides you with terrific family living. You'll see it's a freehold estate, 780 square metres in fact, of that freehold land. The record of title is 583625. The 12th of April, that's your move-in day. Pop that one in the calendar. Make sure we've got that nice and clear, big bold writing for you. A little bit of flexibility there. 23.0 of the further terms of sale page just advises you that the vendor is related to the salesperson, the salespeople here, and in the spirit of full disclosure, we'll pop that one in there for you as well. Other than that, we've got a very healthy chattels list on the screen here. There's been no late changes to chattels. Perfect. So once again, folks, confidence can be on our side today. Now, the outdoor lifestyle, that's the reason alone that you might want to buy this home, but there's plenty more to love. You've got that covered barbecue area with the decking extending around that heated pool. Means you can utilise this space all year round. Inside, where you can relax, you've got that generous family room. You can find a nice quiet book in the separate lounge, or perhaps you're going to clink some champagne glasses in that dining and kitchen area over a nice plate of hors d'oeuvres. Now, with triple car garaging, providing plenty of storage, equipped with 2 separate access ways as well. It's in a really good, handy lakes location as well for you there, folks. It's only a gentle stroll if you do fancy a trip down to the shops there at the Tauranga crossing. And of course, you've got the lakes walkways right out the front door. What more could you ask for in your new home here at 162 Lakes Boulevard? I put it to you now, buyers. Where would you like to start the bid?
1.75.
1.75. There we go. Got you there loud and clear at 1.75, and I'll call it to the rest of the room and see how we go at $1,750,000. What do we say, guys?
Sorry, we were off.
1,750, and I'll chase happy to work in a 25, a nice quarter for you there at 1,750. Good luck there in the middle. I'll make it a first call. Twice the chance then at 1,750. Third call for you then, buyers, at $1,750,000. No further interest here. Give you a second to put it through the phone lines there for you, but at 1,750, got to be fair to the buyers in the room. If there's nothing further, look, folks, looks like it's just you and I. I'm going to pause and seek some instructions for you there. Okay, folks, I'll be back very shortly with that one there at 162 Lakes Boulevard. Basically just seeking some instructions from our seller in regards to that one. One buyer in the room. 1 Alberton Avenue. Let's take a look here. Working out of our Lakes office down there at the Tauranga crossing. We've had the privilege of marketing this wonderful property for your sellers here. The epitome of family living, in fact, in the heart of Pies Park. It is a freehold estate, 671 square metres, more or less. The unique identifier is SA 62V Folio 13. 20 working days, that's when you'll get to move in, take possession, and of course enjoy your new Alberton Avenue lifestyle. Channels list, that's on the screen for you there. Again, Naomi, no changes as I'm aware, so we can have confidence again, folks. The beating heart of the family base, well, it is that open plan kitchen, dining and lounge space where you can gather to plan or perhaps reconvene to discuss the happenings of the day. The tidy layout, well, that offers a modern kitchen, a modern bathroom, whilst offering further options to modernise a little should you wish to do so. It's a great corner site, in fact. You've got that fully fenced backyard to keep the young ones in and the furry friends safe while they play. Beyond the boundary, well, you've got reputable schools, lush parks, and of course the vibrant Pies Park community for you. Who wants to seize the opportunity here to upgrade your lifestyle? It is 1 Alberton Avenue. I'll call it to you, buyers, for an opening offer. Happy to suggest a figure to help you out if you like there. What do we say? Maybe a 800 start? Put it to you, buyers. 800 would be my suggestion. First the call. Twice an opportunity. 750. Up the back wall, got it with you there at 750. See if I can help you out there at 750. Welcome in, good luck at 750,000, and I'll chase a $20,000 rise from here. But at $750,000, I've got it with you, sir. I'll call it to the rest of the room. Once is your opportunity to get involved here at 1 Alberton Avenue. Twice a chance for you. And third, I chase a 20,000 rise. Okay, 770 vendor bid, but welcome back over that level there. 790 if you like. shaking their head the wrong way. I prefer it this way in the auction room. At $770,000, no, it's a vendor bid. You need to be above that level there at $770,000. Certainly a home worth more than $770 at 1 Alberton Avenue for you. You've got that fully fenced backyard for the kids there. Invite you back at any stage. Open it to the rest of the room though, but at $770,000. Once is an opportunity for you. Twice a call. Third and final chance at $770,000. Nothing further, so nothing further from you either. Happy there? Okay, well look, again, certainly a bit south of my instructions here. So look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause, seek some instructions from our sellers, and we'll see if we can help anyone out there on that one. Can we just have a conversation with our sellers on that one? Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Just some instructions in regard to Alberton Avenue there. We're going to go back to 162 Lakes Boulevard. I've got the bidding now at 1.75 with my buyers in the middle here at 1,750,000, and my instructions from our sellers, we're on the market for the want of another bid. So loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen, at 1,750. It looked like there was only one party involved. If you are here to buy, you need to let me know, otherwise I sell it to the lovely folks in the middle and I call it away. Once is your chance now at 1,750. Twice at 1,750, and third and final call. Is there any further interest? Otherwise I sell it away. It goes, it goes. Sold. Appreciate you working with us. Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. We'll turn our attention now. You'll see it on the screen there. 9A Tauranga Place in Judea. Mary O'Sullivan, Peter Campbell, based out of our Cherrywood office. They've been lucky enough to show you through, well, this wonderful home here. A nice sizable floor area for you, approximately 240 square metres. And, well, whether you're here for the view or here for the space, you'll find plenty to love about this home. You'll see it's described firstly in a statement fee simple, an undivided half share in 840 square metres more or less, and secondly an estate in leasehold. Both the first and second estates, they are comprised and described under that record title SA 22B, Folio 1148. Excuse me, 28th of March 2024, sneaking in just before Easter this year, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon for you there. That's your move-in day. The channels list popped it on the screen, give you a nice quick reminder before we get into the property there. It offers wide views from the Kaimai Ranges through to the port. The home will have you just never wanting to leave. The cathedral ceilings, they're going to add a real extra space to the already sizable home, making your spacious living feel just even bigger and even more welcoming. Ideal if you do happen to find yourself entertaining over the weekend or even during the week there. The one thing that's important when you get a good sized home is making sure it's also got some really good functionality, and absolutely you do here. Everything works for you. It's exactly what you get. The potential, of course, to enhance the home further if you did want to perhaps modernise, a little bit of a refurb here or there, but certainly a wonderful home to go straight into and start living your best life. A cocktail of fruit trees in the backyard, well, they're going to come in nice and tasty on those sunny summer days, and your proximity to the supermarket, the CBD and those main arterial routes, well, it's all nice and handy on this address here at 9A Tauranga Place. So I put it to you buyers, what do we say? I'll call for opening interest. Just let us know what you'd like to pay. We'll see if we can help you out. Once is your opportunity. Don't be shy. Twice. Third chance. You need to let me know if you are here intending on buying 9A Tauranga Place. Final opportunity for you buyers. Okay, Mary, Peter, it doesn't like we've got the cash, we'll close the auction there, but certainly some good motivation from our seller. What are their instructions to us?
We're going to list it today at $889,000, which that's really good value for money.
Absolutely, I think it does. $889,000. Now priced, folks, you'll see that there. If you are interested in 9A Tauranga Place, that's the price you'll need to pay if you want to walk away with the home. Get hold of Mary or Peter, they'll need to take your phone call. Good luck to your sellers on that one there. Thanks. Okay, folks, won't delay any further. We'll go back now to number 1, Alderton Avenue. We did have bidding to 770,000. Just pause. Got some instructions basically. So look, I'll put it to the room for anything further. First call then, buyers. What we say at 770. Happy to take anything on top there, but you'll need to be north of this figure if we're going to help you out today. Twice the call. Third chance. Okay, well, I'll have instructions. We're going to place another vendor bid. I'm going to place that bid now at $850,000. If you're interested in the property, you'll need to be above that level, and we'll invite you to pop that on paper. Naomi will be happy to help you out there. So I'll close the option there at $850,000. And like I say, if you'd like to have a chat, Naomi's phone is always available for you. Option closed. Okay then, continuing on, we turn our attention now, 127 St Andrews Drive in Bethlehem. Kelly X will be back again, another busy man who's certainly no stranger to the auction room here at EVES. Now this reserve front location in a highly sought after pocket of Bethlehem, it is the ultimate family move, where lifestyle, it is elevated, and location, it is top notch. You'll see there it's a freehold estate, 670 square metres more or less rather. Record of title is 222722. 22nd of March 2024, or other such date as mutually agreed upon between the parties. So a little flexibility up the sleeve for the right buyer there. Your chattels list, well, that is on the screen for you again, a nice quick reminder for you. But let's take a look at what we're talking about. 127 St Andrews Drive. Whether it's a G&T under that sheltered patio area you see on the screen there, whilst the saucies sizzle on the barbie, perhaps you're utilising that modern kitchen, the open living space. You could entertain, you could coordinate the busy family life. It is completely up to you. Either way, you've got a home here that just ticks all of those boxes, folks. It's a popular neighbourhood. You've got that really community sort of vibe to it. You'll enjoy the Belvedere Reserve that the property backs onto, and of course you've got that reputable Bethlehem College only 5 minutes away as well. Should you want to take a stroll down there. You've basically got modern living in a terrific location. I don't think I can sum it up better than that. I'll put it to you buyers, you can sum it up, perhaps 1 bid, 2 bid, we'll see how we hope you out. But what do we say at 127 St Andrews Drive?
1.2.
1.2. Well, come in at 1.2, chase the 20,000 rise. Good luck to you on the back wall there at 1,200,000. Put it to the rest of the room there. It's a great start at 1.2 for 127 St Andrews. First the call, twice. And third chance, I chase a $20,000 rise from here. Okay, well I'll think we'll bid there at 1,220, invite you back there at 1,240 if you like. Appreciate you working with me, got you there at 1,240. At 1,240,000, and I'll call it to the rest of the room, give you an opportunity, but if you're here to buy, you need to let me know now. Got it with the gentleman at the back there, and I'll make the first call. Second opportunity. Third chance at 1,240. Okay, so it looks like it's just you and I'm going to pause the auction. We'll see if we can help the buyer out on the back wall there. Thank you. Okay, folks, we will continue on then. 25, Canopy Close. Canopy Close, yeah, Fran Harmon. You've been lucky enough to market this property here in a truly wonderful part of the world. You're down there in Papamoa. Fran, walking out of our Papamoa office there. This property here, you've got that impressive appeal from the roadside. The family home, it offers you the perfect place to perhaps raise a family, grow a family, whilst providing all those modern conveniences to make life just that little bit better. It is described as a freehold estate, 330 square metres more or less. The unique identifier is 823944. 95 working days from the date of sale or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. So there's a bit of time up the sleeve for your buyers, but it certainly means you don't have to rush around too much. You can start putting some plans in place for moving day. Now, inside, an inviting and open atmosphere, it is the perfect place to spend quality family time together. Perhaps you want to host some friends and family on the weekend, no problem, you can do it here. Your outdoor space, well, that offers loads of potential. Options to plant some vegetation, become a little bit more self-sufficient perhaps. You can put a nice veggie crop in there. The ultimate al fresco barbecue area, it's just awaiting that final touch for you. Great schooling nearby as well. You've got plenty of playgrounds in the vicinity. The kids, they are going to be well catered for here. Mum and Dad, well, you'll be able to eat very soon, eat, shop, and we'll just hang out down at that impending Sands Town Centre. That's going to be pretty much right on your doorstep if you do need to pop out there. Modern comforts, they're going to await you right here at 25 Canopy Close. Buyers, what do we say? I'll put it to you now. Start us away if you like. I promise you we did see a dog walk in here before, folks, if you're wondering what the noise was.
750.
750, welcome in there at $750,000, chase a 20,000 rise, but at 750, good luck to you, sir, I got it loud and clear. At 750, triple O, and do we go 770 on the rise for you, but at 750, I'll call it first chance. Give you an opportunity here, buyers, but twice as the call. Third, we go then at 750,000. Okay, 770's next move. I'll go there, vendor bid, and invite you in if you like at 790. Can we say 790 on your mark? At 770, clearly bid in place there. The vendor's at
I'll go 780.
780. Okay, sir, well, I'm happy to work with you here. It looks like it's just you and I, so I'm not going to push back too hard there at 780. We'll see if we can help you out. My role is to guide you on that journey to new home ownership. So at 780, I'll call it to the room and give you a chance. Once, we go. Twice, a third opportunity. Okay, well, I'll pause the auction, Trevor. We do have the buyer down there at 780,000. Let's see if we can get some instructions, see if we can help the buyer out. Okay, folks, we'll continue on. Lot number 16 today is 18 bar 1460 Cameron Road. Naomi Gray back again. Another one of our busy, wonderful agents here, marketing this one here. A perfect lock and lead for a fantastic first step onto that property ladder. Whether you fit that brief or perhaps you're just looking for something a little bit more modern or planning to downsize, well, there is so much to love about this home here. You'll see it's described as stratum in estate and freehold, principal unit 18, accessory unit 38, and deposited plan 578908. All the units comprised and described under that record of title being 1080140. Now you see the channels listed on the screen. Note that the curtains in the lounge and the bedroom, they are excluded from the sale, but otherwise all there to meet you on move-in day, which is only 20 working days away. 20 working days from day of sale. A little bit of flexibility for the right buyer on that one as well. Now, from its modern allure to the private courtyard out the back, well, you just can't argue with the ease of living offered here. First home buyers, well, you've got the opportunity for convenience and style, often hard to come by in that first home buyer market. Whilst it's a fantastic option if you're looking to perhaps bolster your investment portfolio, a little bit of upkeep, and with little upkeep rather required, well, it certainly does make a good lock and leave. On race day, well, it's not more than a gentle amble down the road. Put a buck on the GGs, nor is it far to travel for a leisurely 9 or 18 holes as well. The Greaton Town Centre, that's going to cater for all your daily necessities, and travel to the CBD or a little bit further afield, even the Tauranga crossing, well, it is nice and easy from here. 18 bar 1460 Cameron Road. I'll put it to you guys and you tell us where you'd like to start away. I'll call it 3 times. As you know, that's the drill we do. Once is your chance, twice is the call, third and final opportunity. Let's not mess around here, Naomi. Wonderful property like this. We'll close the auction and certainly open it up now to that conditional interest as well. Wish you and your sellers all the best on what is truly a wonderful little spot down there on Cameron Road. Good luck to you. Now, we are still waiting the result on St Andrews. Andrews Drive, and also 25 Canoper Close as well for you. I'll be back very shortly. Okay, folks, thanks for your patience. Go back now, 25 Canoper Close. I had an increase in bid down there. Just confirm your bid for me now.
790.
790, got you there loud and clear. Seek instructions from our vendor on the phone.
Yeah.
On the market we go for the want of another bid. Got you there loud and clear. I've got it in the favour of this gentleman up in the back wall here at 790,000. I'll put it to the rest of the room, but I'll call it 3 times and 3 times only. Once is your opportunity now at 790. Twice at 790. Third and final time, we're on the market. We go. Sold. Congratulations to our purchaser on the back wall there, and of course to our sellers working with us. Just waiting on the result of 127 St Andrews Drive, folks. Won't be too far away. Okay, folks, we won't delay any longer. 127 St Andrews Drive. Just had a conversation with our lead bidder and of course our seller there. Can you confirm for me, please, to our lead bidder that you increase your offer $1,252,500? Just a nod of the head to confirm for me. Appreciate it. And my sellers, their instructions, we go on the market at that level. So there you are, loud and clear for you folks at $1,252,500. Can't be any clearer than that for you. It is on the market. I sell it away if I see nothing further. First is your chance. Twice we call it. Third and final. We go. Sold to our buyers down the back of the room there. Congratulations. And of course to our sellers working with us there. Well, folks, that does conclude our auction day here in the EVES auction room. Look forward to seeing you next week. 20 or so properties up, and we'll see you then. Go and enjoy your afternoon.
Thanks.